Oh, YouTube! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous Virtual Stadium Tours guide and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is! And so today we are taking a look around the Chesapeake Energy Arena. That's right, it is the home arena of the Oklahoma City Thunder of the NBA. That's the National Basketball Association. And they're not actually the first basketball team to have their home be this arena, because from 2005 to 2007, the New Orleans and Oklahoma City Hornets, also of the NBA, used this as their home arena. But as always for you, the first fact, or I guess today the second fact I have about this arena, is its overall capacity. And like many arenas of this sort across the US and of course the world, it has a couple of different overall capacities depending on what's actually taking place in this arena at any given time. For instance, if there is basketball taking place in this arena, the overall capacity is around 18,200, whereas if there's ice hockey taking place in the arena, the overall capacity drops down to around 18,000 flat. And if there's concerts and stuff taking place in the arena, the overall capacity raises up again then to around 19,700, and once again, this arena, because it's been around for a while and because the WWE comes to visit so often, like a couple of other arenas like this across the US, it has a specific overall capacity for when the WWE come to town, and that is 14,700. So that's interesting. So now I'm just going to take a step back quickly, because I've already mentioned that the Oklahoma City Thunder are not the only basketball team to have held their home matches in this arena. And that is because from 2005 to 2007, it became the temporary home of the New Orleans Hornets. And that is, of course, because Hurricane Katrina rolled through New Orleans just before 2005, I believe, and absolutely completely destroyed their arena, which means they had to set up a temporary arena close by, and this was the closest to New Orleans, I believe, that they were able to get into and use. So from 2005 to 2007, when their own arena was being renovated, and that was actually finished in 2008, they managed to use this as their home arena. So that was quite nice of Oklahoma City, you know, the council, and Thunder, the basketball team, to open up their arena, open up their stadium, and allow another team in desperate need of a home to come and play their home matches in this place, so that's nice. So now let's move on and talk about the construction of this arena. And it actually broke ground in May 1999 and was opened in June 2002, so it took around 3 years to build this arena at a cost of $89.2 million at the time. And this arena was actually the central component of a city-wide renovation program that was supposed to begin in 1993. But it took a little while to get certain things agreed between the city council and the people actually building the arena, which meant that it didn't actually break ground until 1999, as I've already stated. But moving on quickly, like many arenas like this that were built a little while ago now, over 16, 17 years ago at this point, since it began construction, it's had to have a couple of renovations just to keep its health and safety up to standard, just to make sure it can be used to the best of its ability. But this one also, even though when it was being built as the central component of this city-wide sort of redevelopment expansion, it was set to be built as a state-of-the-art facility with all of the modern mod-cons that you'd expect for this sort of arena, but they actually downgraded its building a couple of times while it was being built, which meant that in the end it only came up to the minimum NBA and NHL specifications, so it could still hold those kind of events in the arena, but only just, which meant that when in 2009 a major redevelopment of the arena began, it served as a perfect opportunity not only to redevelop parts of the arena that have become run down, but also expand it and add things to the arena that maybe it should have had in the first place and didn't get. And which meant it did come up to becoming a much more up-to-date, a much more state-of-the-art franchise, which it was supposed to be when it was first being built. And this all helped attract an NBA side to the arena in 2008 when the Oklahoma City Thunder moved in. And the Oklahoma City Thunder moving in actually changed the arena in more ways than one. It didn't only give the arena a permanent home side again, but it also meant that the name had to be changed, because after it was built and during its construction, it was known as the Ford Center. But as soon as Oklahoma City Thunder came in, they began negotiations to find a new name for the arena. They started looking around for different companies, and they actually found the company Chesapeake Energy, and they bought the naming rights of this arena at a cost of around $3 million a year. So that's interesting. So now let's move on and talk about a couple of the other things which have taken place in this arena, other events. As I've already stated, the WWE comes to this arena quite often. Raw and SmackDown, their two big live television shows, have been filmed in this arena on many of occasions, as well as the pay-per-view Unforgiven, which was hosted in the arena in 2005. But apart from that, this arena has also hosted a couple of other interesting events. Staying on the sort of fighting theme, the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, came to the arena and held UFC 4, the big pay-per-view event in this arena, and that was in 2009. But also, just taking a little bit of a sideways turn, the PBR, so the Premier Bull Riding Tour, has taken place in this arena. From 2002 to 2006, it took place in this arena every single year, and then once again in 2009, it actually moved away to somewhere else in 2007 and 2008. So that's really interesting for you, and not something you see in many arenas, because they would have had to almost completely tear up or cover the basketball court or ice hockey rink or whatever was on there at the time, and put down a bunch of dirt, really, so the bulls wouldn't just destroy their own hoofs and destroy the court. Anyway, that's all I've got time for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this Virtual Stadium Tours video. If you enjoyed it, and would like to see every new video this channel uploads as soon as it uploads them to the interwebs, why don't you press the subscribe button down below this video right now. Goodbye.